Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Westside High School. The A-3 district semifinals taking place tonight. The road to state continues for the Westside Warriors. Tonight in their way, it's the Columbus Discoverers. 7-17 they come into. Westside at 21-3. This is officially when we start talking about the road to state. You lose and your season's over, especially tonight. But I'm not too worried. I think Westside's got this one pretty easily.
Yeah, Columbus coming off a win against North Platte, not a good team, but they're the 4th seed in this district. Westside, number 3 team in the state. Should be a pretty easy win for them today.
Yeah, I mean, Westside's coming in pretty hot. Still only 3 losses. Been on quite a lengthy win streak, except for the last time that they lost to Papio South. And Westside's just really been a hard team to beat. They continue going over and over, and right now it seems that nobody can get in their way right now, especially a team like Columbus.
Yeah, but Westside's been playing some of their best basketball all season. Carson Healy said in our last game, the time to peak is in March, and right now he's doing especially that. He's been an up-and-coming player, but also Westside has a bunch of good players. Lee Robinson, Emery Geddick leading the pack, but also Donnie Barfield, London Dada. Everybody can score effectively.
Yeah, even the stats kind of point to this one being a little bit of a blowout. Westside scoring over 70 points a game to Columbus's 53. Columbus is allowing over 66 points a game. Westside only 55 a game. So we'll see what happens tonight, but kind of a tune-up game heading into district finals and getting ready for state.
Yeah, it should be a pretty easy game for Westside. Just work on the fundamentals and just don't do anything dumb, mistake, slip up or anything. You don't need to do much to win tonight. And if you do, you're on to the district finals, probably going to play Lincoln Southwest.
Yeah, we're going to send it over to our PA announcer, and we'll be right back for starting lineups and tip-off.
It's time to meet the starting lineups. First, the Discoverers visiting from Columbus. Starting at guard, a freshman, 6'3", number 2, Jackson. Basic check. At guard, a 5'10", senior, number 5, Quinn Freshour. Another guard, a 5'10", senior, number 10, Zachary Nelson. At forward, a 6'3", senior, number 12, Ryder Bach. And at forward, a 6'3", freshman, number 21, Gavin Anderson. The Discoverers are coached by head coach Nathan Sliba, assisted by Marcus Gillespie, Cole Wimhoff, Levi Vandenbos, Ross Berman, and Tom Nelson. for your Westside Warriors. Starting guard, a 6-foot freshman, sailed number 2, Lee Robinson. Backboard, a 6'6" junior, number 3, Emery Cannon. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 4, Trell Snotty. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 25, Carson Healy. And the big man in the middle, 6'7" forward, a senior, number 33, Tyson Athlete. Warriors are coached by head coach Jim Simon, assisted by Greg Porter, Rich Albert, Nick Deese, Jason Sanderson, downtown Carl Braun, Mike Keller, Rick Burchard with one bad ankle and one eye, and Bob Sullivan. That is your coaching staff. Here are the officials for tonight.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the WTV Live Network. Zach Kastrick alongside me, Hunter Valapek. The A-3 District semifinals. The road to state continues, and it stops through Omaha Westside High School. 21-3 Westside Warriors taking on the 7-17 Columbus Discoverers. Hunter, we talked about a little bit before the game tipped off. I'm expecting a fairly uneven matchup, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah, all Westside has to do here is just get out to a big lead early, and it should be good from there. Discover's not a very good team. Westside can run circles around them. They just got to do it real quick.
Lee Robinson starts it to Healy on the left wing, takes the 3 and cashes it. Carson Healy been on fire the last few weeks, and he continues his hot streak.
Yeah, he's been the hottest player for Westside down the stretch. He's made a lot more threes. He's improved his three-point percentage, almost 10%. He's an up-and-comer, and for a senior year that started very bad, it's starting really good.
Bach down low. That one goes to Vasicek, and he misses the layup. Healy skies for the board, pushes for Westside. It's Gedek in the paint. Off to Trell Snotty, loose ball, rolling around off the foot. We're going to get a kick ball by the Discoverers. Westside will get the ball back.
And you saw there, Westside only needs 2 or 3 passes just to get from one end of the floor to the other. And a near great play to Trell Snotty.
Healy, after the 3, down low, Trell Snotty, one-on-one, kicks out Gedek, right wing 3. 2 for 2, Westside goes to start the night. And this one is Emery Gedek.
Westside likes to shoot the 3 a lot, and they usually don't miss. They're really efficient from 3.
Vasicek in the corner, guarded by Healy, comes off the screen. At the free throw line, kicks it out, goes to Buck. At the top, Vasicek down low, comes back to the top for Nelson, and it's tipped away. It's going to be Westside basketball, miscommunication. Warriors get it back.
Westside also likes to force the turnovers. They usually get their hands up, get some kind of body part on the ball. They're just able to knock it away from other players, get them steals.
2 for 2, Westside started with 3-pointers. Here's Lee Robinson, kicks out. Oddbody wants the 3 this time. Westside's on fire! 9-0 Westside run to start the night.
How about that? The 3 big, tall players getting some threes early. And Westside's a hot start.
Into the paint down low, it's Fresh Hour, and it's poked away once again. Westside gets it back, and this is what we expected, but Westside can knock down the 3 as one of the best teams in the state, and right now they just can't miss. Lee Robinson to Gedek at the logo. Healy, Oddbody. Lee Robinson, the freshman guard, drives in. One-hand layup is good. And 2 minutes into the game, Westside leads 11-0. Up for Fresh Hour. He'll take it at the top of the key. Drives down to the right. Layup, kind of out of control, and it goes out of bounds off him. Westside gets it back.
And you're seeing it right now. Westside already forcing 3 turnovers. And right there, I think it may have gotten blocked, but a little push by the Columbus shooter.
Robinson off to layup. Healy, left wing, Snotty. Top of the key, Robinson swings it around for Gedek. Stops it off into the corner for Healy. Looks to drive baseline. Baseline pass to Gedek. Wants another 3. First missed by the Warriors. And Columbus clears. Fresh Hour. Off to Vasicek. Takes the 3 in and out. Lee Robinson skies for the one-hand board. Up to Healy all alone. Out of control layup. Way long. Fresh Hour for the Discoverers. Pulls it down for the 3. Columbus can't quite get on the board. And that's going to be a foul down low going against Ryder Buck. First foul on both teams.
Nothing for going for the Discoverers so far. They've had good looks, but they haven't been able to cash anything in them. And then for Westside, they push with this fast pace. It's working out right now on the 11-0 run.
It's going to be Robinson. Off to Advati Healy. He's 1 for 1 from 3. Gedek 1 for 2 from 3. Snoddy yet to take a shot. And here's Robinson. Off to Snoddy in the corner. He drives with his right hand. Healy coming around the ball screen. Gets stuck underneath. Delivers it to Gedek, who hits the reverse layup.
And you can see it now. Westside penetrates on the drive, and they have the ability to kick out to range or just knock it inside the paint for 2.
Anderson drives, draws contact, no call, no layup. Westside pushes. Robinson comes behind his back, delivers it off to Snoddy. He's going to drive into the paint, delivers for Advati, who's all alone down low. And Westside doing numbers. They lead 15-0.
I said before the game, Westside needs to get out on a big run early, and they're doing just exactly that. Great defense, even better offense.
Fresh hour. Vasicek right back down low for Anderson. Vasicek top of the key. Gets stuck, kicks it out for Bach. That's poked away. This time it'll stay with Columbus. And here comes subs for Westside. Dada, Barfield, Monte Brown. And in for Columbus, Luke Messersmith.
This might be one of the more important games for these subs. Show Coach Simons what they got, what they can contribute at the state tournament.
Yeah, Donnie Barfield's been a starter, but with Carson Healy the way he's been playing, they decided to go with him as Donnie Barfield still is coming back from his injury. Columbus still yet to knock down a shot. Westside clears and pushes. Crafty pass down low for Advati. He looks to make space, delivers it to Lee Robinson, who knocks down another layup. And Columbus has seen enough. Less than 5 minutes into the game, Westside leads 17-0. Hunter, Westside's a good team, but this is one heck of a start.
Yeah, it is. They're absolutely running circles around Columbus right now. 17-0. Lots of threes, especially those 3 early. And they've just been able to play their offense and do really good on defense. Columbus has not been able to hit any shot.
Yeah, why we have this time, for all of you that were here last night, Westside to beat Kearney, just to wrap that up, Westside got to 7 seed officially in the state tournament, so they will be playing Millard North come next Wednesday, a day after the boys district final will be held, assumingly here if Westside closes this one out.
Yeah, that was a big game for the Westside girls. They made their first state championship since 2020.
Here comes Donnie Barfield. He's going to go 1-on-3, take it himself, and he gets the layup in transition with his first points of the game. Donnie Barfield been slowly coming back from a slight injury. Good to see him getting his time and balling out early. Messersmith. Dribble handoff comes to Freshour. And Donnie Barfield's there to steal away the paint entry. Advati in transition goes back to the right side. Layup swirls home. And we got a 21-point lead already, less than 6 minutes into the game.
3 touchdowns to nothing right now. Westside, we saw this in the game against Elkhorn South. They were up 26-4 after 1 quarter, and already less than 6 minutes into the game.
Vasicek with a little ball stuck in the corner, but he was fouled. He'll go to the line and look to get Columbus on the board for the first time tonight. Lee Robinson checks out. Brennan Reeves, Trell Snoddy in for Westside. And checking in for Columbus is number 23, Quentin Gustafson. And at the line, Vasicek misses both. Columbus still scoreless. The fight for the rebound goes to Monte Brown and the Westside Warriors. Easiest way to get points at the free throw line, and Columbus unable to convert. Dada, one of the best three-point shooters in the state. Barfield, Monte Brown. Comes around for Trell Snoddy. And they go down low. Donnie Barfield, and it's just too easy right now for Westside.
Absolute dominance right now, 23-0. This has just been an absolute burner from the start.
Freshour down low. He loses it, and it goes off London Dada, so it'll be Columbus basketball. And Brendan Reeves was halfway down the other way saying, what? How's it their ball? And now Will Preston checks into the game for the first time. First time he's checked in a first quarter yet this year, I believe. Columbus does get it in. It's Barrett. Comes around to the top. Gustafson off to Messersmith. Guarded by the much taller London Dada. Try to step back three. He cuts. Looks to draw contact floater at the rim. No good. Air ball. Gustafson gets the board. He gets blocked from behind, and Will Preston uses height to come down with the board. That one's going to go out of bounds off of Columbus. Westside gets the ball back. 23-0, 1:35 left to play in the first.
That was just great defense down there, I believe, by Brendan Reeves. He was behind by the shooter, just able to get up there, block the ball.
Dada in the corner. A back up top for Donnie Barfield. Swings it for Brendan Reeves. Goes back to Dada. Shooting over 40% on the season from three. Monte Brown, Will Preston. Gets stuck. Now it's down low. Monte Brown wasn't ready for the heat from Brendan Reeves. He goes out of bounds. Now Westside puts a little bit of a press on and they back off. Barnett. Guarded by Brendan Reeves, probably the best defender on this Westside roster. Fresh hour. Vasicek open three, takes it. Rims off, no good. Westside clears all the way up for London Dada. Thought about a step back three. Westside will slowly reset. Preston in the corner, comes back for Brendan Reeves. He has to save it from a backcourt violation. Columbus comes up with it. Monte Brown commits the foul.
And that's just what you need to go over in the film room for Coach Simons. Got to limit those turnovers as much as possible come around state time.
Yeah, Will Preston not really posting anybody up. He's got a significant size. I wonder if they'll try and get to him down low.
Yeah, the tallest guy on Columbus is only 6'3".
Will Preston about 6'8", 6'9".
He's an absolute behemoth.
Barnett. Gustafson swings it around. Now it's down low for Brown. Brown comes to the elbow, free throw line. Down low, driving Barnett. He's blocked from Dada, and big jumble down low. Turns out to be Columbus free throws now after the shooting foul going against Monte Brown. That's Monte Brown's third. All three of Westside's fouls here early in the first quarter.
And once more, foul trouble is going to be a big part. Not really much in this game, but for later games coming, district final, state, it's got to keep your best players out of foul trouble.
First points go for Columbus, courtesy of Quentin Gustafson free throw. He goes 2 for 2, still a 21-point lead. And here's Trell Snoddy checking in for the 3 fouls that Monte Brown has, so he's on the bench. Westside resets. Will Preston is down low on the left block right now. 10 seconds in the first quarter. Westside will go from the logo. 6. Trell Snoddy to London Dada. He's guarded heavily. He spins. 2 seconds. Contested 3. Little bit too strong. But after the first 8 minutes, it's 23-2. Westside leads. Hunter, quick thoughts before we head to break here after that first 8 minutes.
Really nothing here. Just great Westside offense, and the defense even better. No field goals allowed against Columbus.
Yeah, we're going to step away for about 45 seconds here on the WTV Live Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the WTV Live Network. Westside leads 23-2 after the first quarter of play. Westside throws back in their starters. And we get to go here in the second quarter. Columbus basketball to start. Telegraph pass way too easy for Trell Snoddy. He's going to take it himself. layup is good, and that's the story of the game right there.
Westside buckets off of turnovers. Not as many at the end of the first quarter for Columbus, but still lots of turnovers and points off of them. Lead back to 23.
Messersmith dribbling at the top. Comes back for Brown. He's going to drive to his right, had some space, gets cut off by Geddick. Now they get back down low. And a loose ball once again, another turnover. That one to go against Call-White. Westside leads 25-2, and the student section for Westside already seems disinterested.
I mean, you're up by 23 with not even a minute in the second quarter. Really can't be blaming them.
One of the first turnovers by Westside in transition. Messersmith layup no good. Westside has numbers now after the fast break. Lee Robinson pulls it off for Tyson Oddbody. Just too strong on the layup. May have been a little bit of a block by the Discoverers. Comes up, three-point attempt, no good. Another offensive rebound for Columbus and a foul against Lee Robinson. Getting that offensive rebound was Gavin Anderson.
Throughout this game, I feel like Messersmith is the Discoverer's best player right now. You've been saying his name a lot. He's been everywhere on the court, and he's been getting up good quality shots.
Vasicek and Freshour are the leading scorers for Columbus. Neither of them on the floor right now. Goes out of bounds. Columbus keeps the ball. Gustafson will inbound. Messersmith on the left wing. Comes across, nearly out of bounds, and it does go out of bounds. And now checking in, Vasicek, leading scorer with just over 10.5 points a game. Checks in. Out for him is Connor Call-White. And now Coach Simons is going to call out a set play for Westside. Starts with Lee Robinson at the top. Geddick on the short corner, back top for Lee Robinson. In the corner, Charles Noddy, baseline drive. Reverses all the way out. Still swinging it around, it's Lee Robinson, top of the key. Gets a screen from Oddbody down low. Healy, reverse layup, too easy for Westside.
That was just great ball movement. Got to everybody. I think Simons might institute like a 5-pass before shot rule now, but that was a good ball movement.
Messersmith, really deep three, way off the mark. Can't even draw iron.
At that point for Columbus, just get any shot you can take.
Driving down Anderson, tough shot, gets it to go. First field goal for Columbus.
Probably one of the tougher looks of the day for Columbus goes with their wide open threes not.
Swinging it around, ends up for Healy in the short corner. He reverses around for Lee Robinson, takes the left wing three. Off the back of the rim, Columbus clears. Vasicek, loose ball, still on the ground. Diving for it is Oddbody, he comes up with it. Healy's gonna take it himself. Layup is good. 25-point lead for Westside. Vasicek for Brown. Messersmith back to Vasicek. Drives baseline, spins on Geddick. Can't get the floater layup to go. Westside pushes. Lee Robinson comes away with a loose ball. A lot of contact, no foul. Showing off his moves. Trell Snoddy in the corner three. A little too strong. Columbus clears. And Westside gets back on defense. Barrett Brown comes back for Barnett. Into the corner. It's Brown. Swinging around, two-man game. Now they get it up to Messersmith with 10 to shoot. He drives, kicks into the corner. Brown takes the contested three, and it's good.
It's good for Columbus, get those couple of consecutive shots going, get their confidence back up. Still down by 22, though.
22-point lead still for Westside. The Robinson elbow jumper a little too strong, fighting for the board. Healy gets it. Comes to the top of the key, Lee Robinson. Goes cross court, Snoddy. Healy down low for Oddbody, kicks out. Geddick wants the three. Can't get that one to go. Westside's gone cold, and a foul on the floor is gonna go against Westside. And 5 new players in for Westside, a new lineup, 3 in for Columbus, including Westside's Monte Brown with his 3 early fouls.
I do want to mention Columbus has been doing really well for them on the defensive rebounding and a couple on the offensive end. Their tallest player, they have a few at 6'3". Half of Westside's roster is taller than that. 8 players are 6'4" and above.
For height right now for Westside, it's Donnie Barfield, London Dada, and Will Preston. Even Brendan Reeves a little bit around 6'3". Vasicek thought about a step back elbow jumper. Comes to the short corner for Bach. He's stuck in there. Gets it tapped away. Gets his dribble back, so he'll take an elbow jumper. He's swatted by Will Preston. It's loose on the floor. Monte Brown comes up with it. Euro step into the paint. Delivers to Donnie Barfield, who's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Right there, just Preston rejected it, and that was able to generate a Westside fast break.
66% for Donnie Barfield, making 2 out of every 3 free throws. First one, can't get shooter's touch. No good. .340 even. Westside leads 29-37 after that free throw from Donnie Barfield. Columbus starts. Vasicek now Buck. Comes to the corner. It's Barnett. He drives loose ball. Vasicek comes up with it and gets a layup to go. Columbus still yet to crack 10 points. Dada in the corner, takes the 3, cashes it. He's got the best three-point percentage in the state with at least 43 made on the season.
Yeah, can't leave Dada that open, especially in the corner. That's one of his bright spots, his hot spots.
Columbus, tough jumper, no good. Dada shooting now over 45% from 3. Absolutely insane. Donnie Barfield through contact, can't get the layup to go. Columbus had numbers for a minute. They'll slow it down for Fresh Hour. Second leading scorer, second double-figure scorer for Columbus. Here he is. Vasicek driving on Barfield's cutoff. Three-pointer on the left wing, back iron no good. Monte Brown chasing it down, and it goes to Bach. Another three-pointer, no good. Barnett misses that one. Reeves into the paint, no good, but his putback is, and it's 35-9. First points for him tonight. Vasicek takes the contested 3, might have been blocked, and Bach comes up with the loose rebound. Barnett, Vasicek, swinging around. Fresh Hour, kicks, Bach. Right wing in the corner takes the 3, and Columbus finally knocks one down, courtesy of Zachary Nelson. Reeves drives down the left baseline, reverse layup, crafty finish.
Well, that was pretty. Beautiful finish by Brendan Reeves, and still Westside, absolute domination.
1:40 left to play, 25-point lead for the Warriors. Bach drives, kicks, another three-point attempt for Nelson, can't get it to go. Westside pushes, 3-on-3. Donnie Barfield taking it, and he's gonna be fouled, but it's gonna be on the floor, I do believe.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Indeed will be on the floor. Second foul on Bach, and second on the quarter. And now Jack Hawkins checks into the game for Westside.
Doesn't get much playing time, so good for him to get into this game, especially in the first half too.
Into Monte Brown. Dada Hawkins. Left wing Reeves, right wing Barfield. He drives, looking for the dunk, but he's gonna settle for a layup. Layup is good.
Really nobody Westside plays can match Donnie Barfield's athleticism. So it was a big loss for them, especially in that Miller North game when he was injured.
Fresh Hour looks to drive to the paint. We're gonna get a blocking foul against Jack Hawkins with 1:02 left to play. Fresh Hour at the line for Columbus. Knocks down that one, and Columbus is up to 13. 39-13, Westside with the lead. Free throws no good. Fighting for the board. It goes to Dada. Westside with just under a minute. Trailing, Dada off to Preston. He's going to drive, kicks out Barfield, right corner three. Rims in and out. What a heartbreaker for Donnie Barfield. Columbus now with just over 40 seconds. Nelson. Bach gets it to the cutter, and it's picked away by Jack Hawkins. Up to Barfield, and a layup is good. Shot clock's now off with 30 seconds.
This Westside offense still deadly, especially in transition. Already over 40 points, not even the end of the first half yet.
Fresh hour with 20 seconds. Bach in the corner, 15. Drives down the baselines, cut off, gets a floater up, rims off, but he's fouled with 11.3. 41-13. And now Bach goes to the line for 2 free throws. Bach under 50% free throw shooter, knocks down his first one, so now he's 17 for 34 on the season. Statistics would say he misses this one as he's 50% shooter, and he indeed does. Rebound down, fighting away, Donnie Barfield gets it. Monte Brown, 5 seconds into the paint. He's all alone. Layup, rims off. He just couldn't get it to go, and that's going to end the half. Absolute dominance from Westside in the first 16 minutes. 41-14. We'll be back in just about 10 minutes. To the Westside dance team we go. Welcome back to the WTV Live Network. Nothing much to say except pure dominance by the Westside Warriors through the first half. 41-14. We welcome you back here on the WTV Live Network. Hunter Valapek alongside me. It's Zach Kastrick here in the A3 District semifinal. Winner on to the A3 District Finals. We're able to get a chance to go to state and cut down the nets. Last night we saw the Westside girls team cut down the nets, and they're off to state to play Millard North on Wednesday. Westside looking to join them in Lincoln, be one of the few schools that have a chance to get both the boys and girls in state. The team that comes to mind, Westview and Millard North, to match that.
Yeah, the state tournament's probably been more up for grabs than it has in a lot of years.
Yeah.
Bellevue West and Millard North have been running it. But right now, Papio South is number 1, Westview at 2. It's going to be a good year.
Donnie Barfield comes out quick, and let's go back to what you're saying. Westside's last 2 losses in the last 2 years of state, both in the semifinals. One to Millard North, one to Bellevue West. Both went on to win the championship several years in a row. It's been one of those 2 schools as they've faced in the finals for quite some time in Class A finals. And this year it's kind of more up for grabs. Like you said, Westside's got a legit shot at it to go with, you know, Westview, Millard North even coming in. Geddick flies for the dunk, but it's really open this year.
Yeah, and even if Westside doesn't win it this year, their team's really young. They have 5 seniors. Carson Healy and Charles Sonati are starters, but otherwise than that, they're returning most of their roster.
And the story of the game continues. Another turnover by the Discoverers. And it's 45-14, 31-point lead.
Now the question will be, when will the running clock hit?
Charles Sonati on the right wing. Goes cross court to Geddick. For Barfield down low, sets it up for Oddvati, left-hand layup, good. And the running clock's at 40 points.
Yeah,
So
but it's just been absolute domination by Westside. Down low, outside, every facet of the game's been the Warriors.
3-point attempt by Nelson, no good. Bach comes up with another offensive rebound. 3-point by Vasicek, in and out. If I'd had to put one weakness on for Westside this night, they've given up several offensive rebounds.
Yeah, and especially for the team, their caliber with their height and length, that's just not good. You gotta be able to go up there and get the rebound.
Here they go with just under 6:30 in the third quarter. Oddvati down low, it's just gonna be too easy. Reverse layup falls.
That was clean. We've seen it from Tyson Oddvati, Donnie Barfield, Emery Geddick. These crafty finishes are working well for Westside.
Tyson Oddvati is probably the most experienced player on this roster. He's been a 2-year starter, went to state both years with Westside, so maybe you lean on him come Lincoln. Kick out, Nelson wants a 3. Back rim, no good. It's Geddick with the board. Here comes Westside. A fast-paced team continues their transition. It's Barfield off to Oddvati. He wants the 3. Short-armed it, but Geddick's there. And the putback wanted the dunk, but instead he'll settle for the layup.
Last few possessions, Westside has been able to get it down low with almost no opposition and be able to hit the layup.
Fresh Hour takes a fadeaway jumper. Lee Robinson just stood there, wasn't even playing defense. And he'll push. Gets it, poked it away, and a turnover by Lee Robinson. Fresh Hour into Oddvati, loses it. He was out of control. All the way up to Lee Robinson, and he's just going to take his time. And little bit of flashiness gone wrong for Westside. They wanted the off the backboard dunk to Donnie Barfield, and 3-point attempt by Fresh Hour, no good. I wonder how Coach Simons feels about plays like this, even up by so much. And there we go. Wanted an alley-oop for Donnie Barfield.
Oh, he is not happy down there. You can see his frustration.
I mean, you're up 51-16, but still want to focus on the fundamentals and not be silly. I mean, Lee Robinson walks to the bench. No words of wisdom for him, and we're all good on the bench. No pep talks to anybody.
Shit.
Gotta have a little fun when you're up 51-16 though.
You do at this point. Your season's on the line if you're Columbus, and it's basically over, but just play like you normally do. Have fun in your final half of basketball.
Loose ball rebound to Brendan Reeves. kicks it out for Monte Brown. Reverses it. Hawkins takes a 3. Dead off the back of the rim. No good.
You can hear that one from up here.
Driving, Barnett kicks it out a 3. Flat on that one, and it goes out of bounds to Westside. Is that where they got the definition of a brick, Hunter? I mean, you don't like that because it's kind of rude to describe a shot as a brick, but that one was inaudible off the rim.
That was very loud. We could pick it up here on our mic, but it was loud, but it was a good shot, good look.
Dada with his first miss from 3 tonight. Still 51-16. Fastly up the floor the Discoverers go. Driving down, Brown, no layup can go for him. Hawkins in transition. Brennan Reeves, crafty finish at the rim. Layup is good, 53-16, 3:30 left to play in the third quarter. Down low, Hawkins gets stuck on help defense and just quite can't get back after a good positioning by Columbus. And Quentin Gustafson. That's poked away from Hawkins as he tracks it back down in his front court. Up to Monte Brown, who takes the 3, and it's cash! 56-18.
And even with 3 fouls, Monte Brown still playing like he has none. Wide open shot right there on a 4-on-5.
Hawkins with the steal, he's gonna take it. Layup no good, and Reeves is there for the cleanup, and we've hit 40 points, so it's a running clock unless Columbus scores here.
Fast break points are crucial. Transition buckets will be big for Westside down the stretch of the season.
At the rim, layup no good. Still a 40-point lead for Westside. In transition, Reeves takes the 3. Off the rim, no good. The Discoverers push. Here they are in the paint. Another turnover by Westside. It's 2-on-1. Up to Dada, the layup! Couldn't quite call it an alley-oop. He didn't dunk it, but he settles it in. And it's been nothing but Westside as we tick near 2 minutes to go. And the shot clock also shuts off with a 40-point lead. Nearly a travel, comes away with it. Layup no good. Second chance opportunity swatted away by Reeves. We're gonna take a 3 for Barnett, and it's cash. And Dada all the way up, and he's fouled. That's a hard foul, and he takes it crash to the floor. Everyone holds their breath, and he gets up okay. And this is at the point in the game where you want to avoid injuries at all costs. That's literally the worst thing that could go wrong right now for Westside.
Yeah, you're up by 39 right now and counting. So just play smart basketball, play safe basketball. Maybe put in your reserves in if you're Coach Clark.
Dada by far the best free throw shooter on this team, 94%.
Yeah. I feel like Coach Simons over the past few weeks have been drilling into his players' free throws. Westside's been a bit lacking on the free throw side, only 62%. They've shot over 500 free throws, so they need to get that sorted out. But like you said, Dada, the best shooter at 94%. Doesn't shoot many, though.
Nearing the end of the third quarter here, three-pointer no good. Reeves up to Hawkins, it's rolling around. Columbus comes up with it, it's Reeves again, just back and forth. Will Preston hammer time!
Raise the roof.
He doesn't have very far to go to get to that rim.
He's got to jump like 3 feet and he's already there.
Thought about the step back 3 was Dush. It's more reserves in for Columbus. It's Messersmith with 15 seconds, takes a step back. Dush takes the left wing 3, no good. And it's Dada with the rebound, 8 seconds here in the third. Off to Monte Brown. He's gonna settle with 3, deep three-pointer. Yes, sir, at the buzzer. 67-21, it's nothing but the Warriors. Just unbelievable performance right now. It's gonna be the biggest margin of victory for Westside this year.
Yeah, it's been absolute domination. 67 points offensively. Their high is, I think, about 90, but huge threes, especially from Monte Brown, that one there, but then the one at the buzzer. but also lots of transition.
I mean, it's just been, everything's been working for Westside. I mean, granted, Columbus is not near the caliber of teams you're going to have playing in state, and the transition just before the buzzer there was like, what, 3 turnovers right there in a row, and Monte Brown at the buzzer. How about that? 67-21, Westside leads. Welcome back to the WTV Live Network. We got 8 minutes left to go till we hit the final buzzer. And Westside's on to the A-3 district final after that 8 minutes. They lead 67-21. It's been pure, sheer domination by the Warriors in tonight's ball game.
Yeah, they forced a lot of turnovers. They've just been able to just play their best basketball and then have the opportunity to break 80 points, get their reserves in. The only thing that happens if there's no injuries.
Here they are. Monte Brown wants another 3. Couldn't get it to go. He had a buzzer beater at the end of the 3rd quarter. He'll kick out. Dotta's turn to take the 3, and he doesn't miss when he's that wide open.
If he's that wide open, he is absolutely automatic.
That's one of those things. Take the ball out of the net, inbound, let's go. And just the nightmares continue for Columbus.
Cameraman down there's got to watch out.
Yesterday we had our camera
Got knocked
hit
over.
and almost broke, but watch out, Oliver, down there. Love our camera crew, Oliver, and directing tonight was Luke.
We love them.
Great crew, been really busy these last few weeks.
Yeah, especially for freshmen. Oh, yeah.
Will Preston is hammer time. Raise the roof here at Westside.
Call him MC Hammer. Oh. Hammer time.
72-21, Westside leads. 6:20 left to play. And the reserves getting ready to check in for the Warriors at the next dead ball. And we're going to get it right here.
Ooh, that was beautiful. Ooh, they are going to call it out of bounds off Westside.
Tyler Vaughns, Jack Schaefer, and Darian Jenkins checks in for Westside. These some of the JV starters and ballers for junior varsity. They get their chance to show off here in the final 6 minutes of the 4th quarter. Blown coverage on defense, but it's okay as it goes out of bounds and Westside recovers, but Columbus gets it back.
Yeah, it's really nice for Coach Simons get these reserves, and this might be the last time they play the season.
Westside's junior varsity team, one of the best in the state. I think they only have like 1 or 2 losses so far.
But that JV team last year was absolutely deadly. With Emery Geddick, Will Preston, Donnie.
Just keep reloading on JV and translates to varsity as well, you can see.
Yeah, this JV team's good as well. They got a lot of good players up and coming.
Broken ankles clean up on aisle 5. Westside leads 74-23. Hawkins with the layup. Jenkins thought he had the block, but he gets called for a foul. Columbus will go to the free throw line. Clock continues to run, 5 minutes and counting. Gustafson at the line for 2 free throws. Rims off on the first one. Quentin Gustafson on the season shooting 55%. He's now 11 for 21 after that miss. Make it 12 for 22. Hawkins looks to get in the paint. He's going to kick it out to Schaefer. Vaughns, Jenkins. He's going to drive, get some space. Tough finish at the rim. No good, but a foul is called. And he'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, Jenkins, he's an absolute stud on JV. He's one of 3 freshmen who play down there. I feel like he can match Lee Robinson's potential at that ceiling level, but
Yeah,
Once
I
he
mean,
gets his opportunity, he'll
we've
be
talked
good.
about this off camera a lot. Westside is absolutely loaded at the guard position. Right now on varsity, Jack Hawkins and Lee Robinson doing most of the work for the underclassmen. And then if you take a look at JV, it's Jack Schaefer, Jenkins. They're all doing bits, and even Tyler Vaughn's a junior this year who's been bouncing back and forth between JV and varsity.
Westside, the least amount of points they've allowed in a game is 33, so they could break that record today.
Fresh hour still in the ball game for Columbus, and it's poked away. It'll stay on this end of the court. We talked about this a little bit off camera as well. We were kind of deciding is one of these guys on JV right now, are they going to have to make the risk and leave Westside and possibly transfer with all the depth they have at the guard position? It's going to be a battle for playing time.
Yeah, it's going to be a good battle, but with Lee Robinson and Jack Hawkins down there, at least for the next year, it's going to be, after that, it's going to be just a battle for who's going to come after Jack Hawkins.
And you think the solid core of the varsity team is kind of already set, with many of them returning for Westside. You got Geddick returning, Barfield, Lee Robinson will obviously be a starter. London Dotto will probably sneak in there, and even Brendan Reeves, not with one more year, sorry. He's graduating, just came in 1 year, and Jack Schaefer knocks down the corner three. Just everything going right for the Warriors. They lead 77-24.
First 3 points of varsity for Jack Schaefer. We've seen him a couple of times in the JV games before this, and especially against Millard North. Me and you were talking. He was trash-talking the other team, but he was automatic from three. He shoots it from the volleyball line a good amount.
He's definitely cold-blooded when it comes to shooting the three. This clock just continues to tick away with a running clock. Under 2 minutes, knocks down the three, fresh hour. And unlike the Norfolk game just a few days ago in the girls, that fourth quarter took 25 minutes. This is probably going to be the fastest fourth quarter of the year. Jenkins knocks down the jumper, his first varsity points of his career. And it's 79-27. 52-point lead. Now it's down to 50. Tyler Vaughn drives down the right lane line, kicks out Schaefer, a three, rims in and out, and Jenkins gets called for a foul. As we tick under 30 seconds here, closing seconds of tonight's ball game here in the A3 district semifinal. Clock will continue to run, likely run out here during Jack Schaefer's free throws. And stick with us through here, though. We'll have player of the game interview coming up after this. Now Westside will move on to the A3 district semifinal. We'll see who they end up playing based on the winners down in Lincoln. Court will clear. Jack Schaefer will fab his final free throw. Holds Columbus to 29 points. One heck of a performance. Final score, 81-29 here on the WTV Live Network in the A3 district semifinal. It's Westside moving on to play A3 district final. We'll see you back here on the WTV Live Network come Tuesday night for the A3 district final. So thank you all for tuning in so much. It's been a busy week here on the WTV Live Network. Westside off to state. The girls team, Westside looking to join them at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Reminder of the schedule for girls basketball. They'll tip off Wednesday in the first round, following the Tuesday night district final for Westside. I'll step away here and we'll have player of the game interview about a minute. Thank you for joining. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the WTV Live Network. I'm Zach Castro. We're going to dual player of the game tonight after Westside just absolutely dominates Columbus here in the A-3 district semifinal. Tyson, this is kind of where we talked about just last week about peaking in March. This is probably the best way you can get a win going into the district final.
Yeah, for sure. We're feeling good. We're feeling locked in, but we got to get ready for Tuesday, so that's where our mind's at right now.
And you guys kind of got the shooting touch to kind of come back a little bit from 3. Kind of talk about your guys' confidence heading down the road here.
Oh, yeah, we're feeling good. We're going to keep that going in practice so we can feel it again on Tuesday.
And then, Lee, I kind of want to talk about the dynamics of this team. How fun is it? We saw you try to do the alley-oop off the backboard. Obviously didn't go your way, but kind of talk about just how fun it is playing with your first year here at Westside. How fun it is on this team.
It's very fun. My teammates accepted me, so, I mean, I just came and they accepted me, and I love them, so it's very fun.
Now, obviously, you guys are coming back here Tuesday night for the A3 district final. You guys' chance to the 3rd straight state appearance on the line. What do you guys have to do in that ball game to obviously get your way down to Lincoln?
Just lock in, outwork our opponent, just everything.
We got to stay mentally locked in, physically, take care of our bodies, and just go out there and play and trust each other.
And what is practice, guys, going to look like here? You got 2 more days before that game. What are you guys going to do with Coach Simons? Just get fine-tuned things picked up, obviously maybe some film review. What do you guys got to do in that practice to be ready?
I mean, just game plan, just focus on the game plan. So that's really it.
Lee, any last words?
We got to, focus on the game plan, go to practice our best, and get 1% better every day.
What he said.
Thank you so much for joining us on the WTV Live Network. Zach Castro with our dual player of the game, Tyson Advati, Lee Robinson. Be back here Tuesday night for the A3 District Finals. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night. See you Tuesday.